Yo, what's up? Patrick Mahomes is 3-1 against the Baltimore Ravens. Can he pull it off again against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in tomorrow night's game? Check the video out. Peace.
Niggas talking big money, niggas talking little money. I seen dog. And man, they thought this shit was gonna never come. You know, the game of seesaw, nigga. Ups, downs, up, downs.
Yo, what's up, family? We back. Welcome to Sports Talk with Indo G, also known as IndoSports. In this video, we're breaking down the AFC Championship game tomorrow between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. If you watched my short earlier, I did say my game day prediction score for that would be 31-24 in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Big Kansas City fan. Really, I'm hoping for a Chiefs versus 49ers rematch. Love to see that game. But I know that it's going to be a difficult task for Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to beat Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, even though that I do know as far as stats go, Patrick Mahomes is 3-1 against Lamar Jackson. He's faced him 4 times in their career, 3 in Kansas. Let me see, 3 in Kansas City. No, 2 in Kansas City, 2 in Baltimore, and he won both games in Kansas City and 1 out of 2 in Baltimore. The last game that he lost in Baltimore was back in 2021 when they lost to Baltimore 36-35. That's a really good game. It was a close game. If you go back and look at the stats for that game, Patrick Mahomes threw for over 343 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Lamar, I believe he only had 1 touchdown pass. He had 2 interceptions in that game. And if I remember correctly, both of those interceptions were by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. That particular game, we did not get anything out of Tyreek Hill. They shut him down. Our running game was non-existent. It was just a tough game up and down. And not only to top that off, we did not score any points in the fourth quarter in that game. I don't expect Andy Reid to let that go the same way this game as it went back in 2021. I expect this to go a lot different. Some of the keys to the game, if I have to say the keys, is to look for is one, and first and foremost, we have to stop Lamar's running game. We have to keep him closed in. We have to keep him inside that pocket. We have to make him a passing quarterback. We cannot allow him to run the ball. He's one of the best rushing quarterbacks in the league. Last time we faced him in 2021, he had over 107 yards and 2 touchdowns on 16 carries in that game, and they dominated time of possession, and that's how they were able to beat the Chiefs, is by running the football and winning the time of possession game. We had the turnover game won in that particular game. We had 3 different receivers that were playing pretty good. Only one had over 100 yards. That was Travis Kelce. I'm looking for Kelce. We need Travis Kelce to at least have 2 receiving touchdowns tomorrow night. We got to get something out of the run game. So I am asking or begging that we get at least 1 touchdown out of a running back, and we need to turn Patrick Mahomes into some type of a runner so we can stop the blitz game and kind of open up the field for him to open up for those receivers to get open and in the middle of the field and deep routes so we can have a chance to run up the score a little bit. I think if the score is on the lower side, it favors the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, but that's also based on him controlling the run. So if he's having a big running game tomorrow night, and they're controlling the clock, and Patrick's behind, and those receivers aren't catching those open passes, then it's going to be a long night. Now, I know I said 31-24, in favor of Kansas City, but I can also easily just to say that that score could be 27-24, but I'm still going for Kansas City. I'm hoping that if Kansas City shows up tomorrow, that it's not snowing, that it's just cold, because I believe that we're playing on an even playing field. Kansas City is a cold place to play. Baltimore is a cold place to play. Wouldn't want to see them in any kind of weather. Just want to see it just a regular everyday average weather for the Baltimore Ravens game. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that running game pick up, because Kansas City's running game is definitely not looking good. If we have to rely on just Patrick Mahomes every game all the time, then I don't believe that we're going to stand a chance. We have, out of the whole season for the playoffs right now, all we have is 2 rushing touchdowns, and that's it. And in the secondary, all we have for the whole playoffs is 1 single solitary pick. The secondary has definitely got to change that. Our D-backs have got to play tight on those receivers. We got to make sure that we lock those receivers down so that we have a chance to get some interceptions and get some turnovers. And also on the other flip side, we can't have big turnovers, no big fumbles, no big interceptions on long drives when we're driving down the field. We got to turn in those long drives into scores. We got to have more scores than we are punting and kicking field goals. I don't think that we're going to win the game by punting the ball and kicking field goals. So I think if we're going to win this game, we're going to win this game by putting up points. We're going to win this game by stopping the run, making sure that we keep Lamar contained. We're going to win this game by playing man up on those receivers, making sure that we don't let those receivers get deep. Nothing big, nothing long. Make sure that we get those 3 and outs. We get them off the field. We can't have 3 and 7, 3 and 10, and then they get that first down and they're still marching down the field. And that goes without saying, but that also factors in that if Lamar is running the ball and he's doing good at that, that's usually when things like that happens. So I'm just expecting a good game out of that. Really don't know what to think about the San Francisco 49ers game versus the Detroit Lions. I may come on later with another video on my prediction for that. Have to dive a little deeper into that and see what I think about that game. But like I said, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, hoping for the Chiefs. I'm really sticking with my 31-24. But I know in order to get that, we're going to have to at least get 3 receiving touchdowns, and 2 of those got to come from Travis Kelce. And we got to at least get 2 rushing touchdowns. I know that's asking a lot, but and one of those from Patrick. And maybe we can even up the game a little bit. So wish us luck. Check out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Indo G. This is IndoSports, Sports Talk Media, with your host, Indo G. Thank you for watching this video. Check us out tomorrow for our reaction video to the post-game of the Chiefs versus the Ravens and the post-game of the Detroit Lions versus the 49ers. Thank you for watching. Peace.
I'm a wave, I'm the whole wave. I'm a wave, I'm the whole wave. I'm a wave, I'm the whole wave. Putting in that work, gotta get paid.